Welcome in live, Georgetown High School. It's here on Saturday, August the 30th, for today's volleyball matches here in the. It's like Flight 2A, day 3 of the Volleypalooza 2025. You think about frustrating things, it could be that your host school, Georgetown, has lost 3 total sets, 1 match, and is not in one of the 4 top brackets on bracket day. And so, crazy setup, but a lot of teams, and it's the way the cookie crumbles. But here is Georgetown ready to take on the Hebron Hawks out of Louisville ISD. They will face off here every day before. The matches have been ahead of schedule by almost an hour by the end of the day for matches going back and forth. And today, both sets or matches so far in the day have gone to 3 sets. And so it has totally changed what the approach is. We got here early this morning to be prepared, and now we're about 30 minutes behind schedule after College Park just upended Clear Springs in 3 sets. Clear Springs upended San Antonio Johnson in 3 sets in the first match of the day. The winner of this match will go on to play in the Flight Championship following one more match, and so it'll be about a 2 o'clock start for the winner of this to be in the championship of this flight. If whoever loses will turn around and play immediately after in a match for consolation, 3rd place of this flight. The Hebron Hawks come in under head coach Rachel Buckley. They are 12-9 on the season, located up in Hebron, Texas, Louisville ISD, where they have Principal Dr. Amy Boughton. Athletic Director is Christy Lyles. Athletic Coordinator John Towles III. Here in Georgetown for day 3 of this Volleypalooza. It's been a good one, Georgetown, but the roster looks a little bit different today for Georgetown. They have 4 players out today. Mary Rose Scholes, Madeline Posey, Amory Anderson, and Ella O'Shaughnessy. And so hope Ella's doing well. She received a concussion on day 1 of the tournament. And so she has been out. And so we hope that she's all right, along with all the others that are out today with illnesses. And so Georgetown will go. They'll change some things up. It'll be interesting to see which direction Coach Jenny Richardson goes with 2 of your middles out, with Amory Anderson and Ella O'Shaughnessy, who is also a middle. So 2 middles out there. So we'll see which direction Jenny Richardson goes for your Georgetown Lady Eagles. Georgetown comes in 16-8 overall, under head coach Jenny Richardson, now with 571 career wins. Assistant coaches Victoria Ratcliffe, Ashlyn Cook, and Jason Allgood. One thing to talk about in Georgetown volleyball, it has to be the sponsors. The Georgetown Lady Eagle Volleyball Booster Club, Piedreros Western Wear, 4809 Williams Drive, title sponsors of Georgetown Lady Eagle Volleyball, and also sponsored by CSCT, Construction Specialists of Central Texas, John and Lynn Krogh, and Jeremy and Rachel McDougall, proud owners and sponsors of Georgetown Athletics and the First Responder Broadcast Team, and Cityview Bible Church joining in and supporting student athletes here in Georgetown. And we appreciate each and every one of our sponsors making it free of charge here on the SHN Sports YouTube channel. And we love bringing it to you. We're live here at Georgetown High School. Georgetown going through their warm-ups here for the next 3 minutes. And then we will get ready to do battle between the Georgetown Eagles and the Hebron Hawks. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back. Enjoy the break. I know college football in full swing today. Enjoy that, but stay tuned and watch your Lady Eagles do battle here live from Georgetown High School. We'll be right back. here. Georgetown Lady Eagles and the Hebron Hawks. Hebron in the spandex, black long sleeve jerseys, white numerals, and blue lettering outlined in white on the back of the black jerseys. And for Hebron on the left side of your floor, Georgetown Eagles, they'll be in the Georgetown blue spandex with the baby blue jerseys, white and Georgetown blue stripes on the short sleeves of the baby blue jerseys. GTVB, capital block print lettering in Georgetown blue, out white. The libero, Jordan Pitketley, will be in the Georgetown blue sleeveless jersey with the white numeral number 10 for Georgetown's libero, Jordan Pitketley. Looking across, trying to find the libero. Kind of tucked in there and looking like she's in a white jersey for the Hebron Hawks, and she is. It's number 12, Kate McGough, the 5'9" sophomore libero. She was in a white long sleeve jersey with the Hebron H on the front with blue lettering outlined in black. As the team's pre-match greetings occur, we'll get ready to go here in set one. It's a best-of-3 matchup. First win to win two will advance to the championship of this flight. The will play immediately after. Zoe Miller. Ernie Evans on the floor. And then there on the front row is number 6, Marley Rogers. Evans will come off for the libero. Number 12, Kate McGough. And Hebron will have the opening serve here. To open up set number 1, it's number 17, Cameron Mulliken, the junior setter, 5'11". Looks like she's a lefty. She'll start off from the near side of the back line. Serve across the way, we're underway. Miller up to Albright, set near side. Scout Robinson tips it into the block. The Eagles will dig it up, reset. The attack by Vett. Blocked into the net. Battle here, and then a kill for the Hawks. Number 6, Marley Rogers, the 6'2" junior middle blocker, right side hitter. And Hebron takes the first lead of the ball game, 1-0. As Mulliken back to serve again. Miller. Albright has the second touch. Scout Robinson will send it across, dug by the libero. Hawks will set it to the far side. The attack off the block, played by Albright. Pitketley near side. Scouts attack down the near line, dug there by the Hawks to the far side. A tip over there, Scout there. Albright will back row attack at a Stengel. Her shot dug by the Hawks. They'll send it to the far side. Schneckloff with the attack and the kill off of Pitketley. 2-0. Hebron leads it early here in set number 1. All your sets brought to you by CSCT, construction specialists of Central Texas. Mulliken to serve again, sends it across. Miller and Pitketley. Communication break there between those two, and it hits the floor for the ace. 3-0 run here to open it up for the Hawks. Mulliken continues her serve for the Hawks. Across the way, Miller. It's off of her into the bleachers on the far side. And a 4-0 lead here. For Hebron. And an ace there as it went between Stengel and Miller. And that'll draw a timeout from head coach Jenny Richardson early in set number 1. 5-0, Hebron leads it. Quick timeout, we'll take it with them. Lady Eagle Volleyball continues in just a moment. back out of the timeout. Mulliken continues her serve. Stengel up to Albright. She'll dump the second touch over. Mulliken there to dig it up. Back row attack here for the Hawks. Dug by Albright. Pitt Keithley will bring it near side. Scout Robinson, her attack. Blocked at the net there by the Hawks. Number 6, Marley Rogers. And it's a 6-0 run here for the Hawks. Mulliken to serve. Across the net. Stengel up to Albright. Near side. Robinson. Roll shot deep. Hawks will set it up here at the near side. The swing off the block, dug by Pitt Keithley. Albright near side, Scout Robinson. The attack into the block, kept alive. Back set to Miller, far side, tip over. And a good tip, but now a scramble here. Schneckloff sends it across, a kill for the Hawks. Grace Schneckloff, the junior outside hitter, 6 foot, with the attack and the kill, and it's 7-0 for Hebron. Get it right. Mulliken serve. Miller, Albright, near side, Scout, her attack, dug by the libero, overpass, tipped down by Robinson. Hawks ready for it. A tip over there by High. The Eagles ready, back row attack for Stengel. Dug by McGo. The attack of Schneckloff off the Georgetown block, out of play. That'll make it 8-0 for Hebron. And a substitution here is number 3, Ellie Linebrink will sub in for Mallory Miller for the Eagles. Mulliken serve. Linebrink moving to her right, off of her into the stands for an ace. 9-0. The Hawks on a run, and the Eagles can't break the momentum here. Mulliken's left-handed serve, deep corner. Stengel up to Albright, sends it to the deep corner, and a scramble here. Good play. Schneckloff will send over a free ball. Stengel, Albright, quick set in the middle, tipped over by Vett. And it's just wide and out. Unforced error, 10-0. Hebron leads it. The attack here into the block by Linebrink. The Eagles will play it again. Linebrink again. Sends it across corner. McGo has the dig. Set to Schneckloff. She hits it just out. So Georgetown finally catches a break here on the hitting error for the Hawks, and it's 1-10. Georgetown trails by 9. Mallory Miller back to serve for the Eagles. Subs back in for Linebrink. Now the serve from Miller. Ball sent awry, and it'll be a free ball sent over. Albright has it. Pitt Keithley near side to Stengel. Into the block, kept alive by Vett. Albright will back set to Robinson. Punch shot kind of delivered over to the near side. They'll set it up. High will send one over, and it's off of the arms of Mallory Miller. Out of play. Another kill on the side out to the Hawks. 11-1. They lead by 10. Serve across the way. Miller up to Albright. Quick set. Vett into the block. Kept alive. Stengel punches it over, but a net violation. Whistled on number 22, Mariah High. The 6-foot sophomore middle blocker. So the side out to Georgetown. 2-11. Pitt Keithley will serve as Vett rotates off. Macy Gates back on for Georgetown. McGo. Far side. The attack off the block. Dug by Pitt Keithley. Albright back to Stengel, her attack. Dug across by the Hawks. High will send it, but into the block. The Hawks will reset it. And the free ball sent over. Pitt Keithley to Albright. Set it up. Stengel, roll shot, dug by McGo. Tight pass at the net, kept alive. And a net violation whistled here on the Hebron Hawks. Georgetown cuts the lead to 8, 3-11. Pitt Keithley from the near side. Serve deep and a service error. First of the set for Georgetown. Side out back to Hebron. 12-3. Now serving number 6, Marley Rogers. Mallory Miller, Albright, this side to Stengel. Her attack into the block. The Hawks will send a free ball over. Albright has it, Keithley sets it up far side. Scout Robinson, the attack. And no touch whistled at the net. It's long and out. Point to the Hawks. They lead again by 10, their largest lead of the ball game. Serve across, Stengel up to Albright. Near side, deep corner, sends a second touch. The Hawks have it. The attack off the tip. Miller with the dig. Albright set it near side. Stengel, little roll shot. Played well there by Mulliken. Back row attack into the block, kept alive by Stengel. Albright back set to Robinson. Her attack into the block. Keithley the dig. Albright near side to Stengel. Her off the net. And the Hawks have it. Send it to the far side. The tip over. Stengel ready. Albright will set it back to Stengel. Her shot down the near line. And a kill for McKenna Stengel. And the Georgetown Eagles side out 4-13. They trail by 9. Scout Robinson will sub out. And number 5, Trisha Carson Walker will sub in. She'll go right back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Hawks will set it up. The attack dug by Miller. Albright will set near side. Stengel cross court dug by McGo. The Hawks will set quick at the net. The attack dug by Miller. Albright now Keithley saves it on a free ball after running into another player. The tip over here. Carson Walker read it. Set it up. Stengel, she'll tip it deep corner. Played by the Hawks. Set to the far side. Back and forth. There's the block of the net. Amelia Albright got up there and blocked that one. The attack by number 7. Zoe Miller. Georgetown back-to-back points for the first time. Got it to 8 points, 5-13. Served by Carson Walker. And now Mallory Miller tries to send a free ball. She's running away from the net. And it goes wide and a side out back to the Hawks. 14-5. Georgetown by 9. Trails by 9. And now into serve for the Hawks comes number 11, Corrine Wiley, junior defensive specialist. Keithley the serve receive. Albright near side Stengel cross court. And the Hawks attack and a kill for Zoe Miller. And the Hawks match their largest lead again of 10, 15-5. Here in set number 1. Wiley serve, near side, Miller up to Albright, near side Stengel. The attack off the block, dug by McGo. The Hawks second ball over there by Mulliken. But no one home for the Georgetown defense. And the lead grows to 11, 16-5. Substitution here is Ellie Linebrink. Sub back in for Mallory Miller for the Georgetown Eagles. 16-5. Wiley to serve again. For Hebron. Floated serve deep. Keithley tied at the net. And there's Amelia Albright reading it and dunking it down off the block of Journey Evans for the kill. Point to Georgetown. Lead back down to 10, 6-16. Kendall McDougall checks in for the first time. Subs in for McKenna Stengel on the back row to serve. McDougall, the 5'7" junior defensive specialist. Serve across, tied at the net. And a punch over by the Hawks. McDougall, Albright to Macy Gates, blocked at the net. The block there by Zoe Miller and Journey Evans. Zoe Miller will go back to serve for the Hawks, leading it by 11, 17-6. Flat-footed serve. Carson Walker with the receive. The attack by Linebrink, down for the kill. Nice swing by Ellie Linebrink. Into the block of the Hawks and down for the kill. Side out back to Georgetown. Macy Gates will drop back to serve. Keithley libero rotate off, and Taylor Vett back on for the Eagles on the front row. Flat-footed serve by Gates. The Hawks will set to the far side. Played by McDougall. Albright near side. Linebrink at the net block. Free ball kept alive. but it went over the net and wide out on Georgetown. 18-7, the Hawks lead by 11 again. Gates will come off for the libero. Jordan Pitcatley is the libero for the Hawks. Goes back, Kate McGough. To serve it across the way, and it is out. Just out. Their first service error of the set. And the ball back over to Georgetown. Trisha Carson Walker will sub out. Scout Robinson back onto the front row. Georgetown trails by 10, 8-18. Albright to serve. Nice hard serve. The Hawks will send a free ball deep. McDougal up to Albright. Back set to Robinson. Attack and the block at the net. Shinkloff gets the block. Side out back to the Hawks. 19-8. They lead by 11. And it'll be timeout number 2 for head coach Jenny Richardson. We'll take it with them. Georgetown trails it to the Hebron Hawks. 19-8 here in set number 1. Eagle Volleyball. Out of the timeout. Georgetown trails it by 11, 8-19. Mulligan to serve again. McDougal up to Albright. Set, Vet in the middle, the tip over. Dug by Milliken. And the attack by Shinkloff off the block of the Georgetown Eagles. Out of play. Point to the Hawks. Their lead, it grows to 12, 20-8. Madeline Bradley subs in for Scout Robinson for the Eagles. Mulligan is a left-handed serve. McDougal, Albright, near side. Line break, the attack off the block, dug up by the Hawks. Quick set, the attack in the middle, blocked there by Vet and Linebrink. The attack by Shinkloff, the roll shot. Linebrink has the dig. Overpass on it, the Eagles keep it alive off the attack. Albright sends the free ball over. Hebron will set it up near side. High's attack, blocked at the net. A good block there by Taylor Vett. And the side out back to Georgetown. 9-20. Georgetown trails by 11. Substitutions here. McDougal comes out. McKenna Stengel back on the front row. Mallory Miller back on for Linebrink. Miller to serve for Georgetown. Mulligan will set at the net, and a big quick attack there by Marley Rogers, the 6'2 junior middle blocker, right side. Puts it into the block and down for the kill. 21-9. Hebron leads by 12. Back to serve goes number 16, Maddox Whitlow. For Hebron. Jump serve from the far side, corner, long and out. Second service error of the set for the Hawks. And a side out back to Georgetown. 10-21, they trail by 11. Ketley back to serve the libero. As the libero rotation goes, Macy Gates back on. Taylor Vett off. Ketley far corner, and an ace off the hands of McGough, out of play. And the lead down to 10, 11-21. Georgetown trails by 10. Georgetown Eagle Volleyball will continue on Tuesday night. We'll be live at Liberty Hill High School. 6:30 start, 6:15 pregame. We'll be live there from the Liberty Hill gym. Tight set. And another kill for Marley Rogers of Hebron. The lead back to 11 on the side out, 22-11. Rogers will drop back to serve for the Hawks. Rogers from the near side. Serves across. Miller up to Albright. Backs at Middle and Bradley. Her attack kept alive off the block. High will send the free ball over. Georgetown has a chance here. Set it up near side. Right in the middle. Stengel hits it. Double jump there. Now the attack dug by Albright. Pitcatley will have it. Near side for McKenna Stengel. Her attack cross court. Dug by the Hawks. And a good job at the net there by Macy Gates. Her and Journey Evans went up to do battle. Jump ball at the net. Macy Gates gets the win. Georgetown gets the point. 12-22. As Trisha Carson Walker back on to serve. Subs in for Madeline Bradley. Cross court near side. Played by the Hawks. Back to high. Free ball sent over. Pitt Kefley up to Albright. McKenna Stengel into the net. It goes. And a side out back to Hebron. 23-12. They lead by 11. Here in set number 1. A best of 3 matchup. As a substitution here, number 11, Corrine Wiley comes in to serve for Mariah High for Hebron. Flat-footed serve across the wing. Carson Walker up to Albright. Stengel tips it down the line, right on the line for the kill. Good read there by McKenna Stengel. Side out back to Georgetown. 13-23, Georgetown trails by 10. McDougal in for Stengel. Ellie Linebrink in for Mallory Miller. McDougal back to serve for the Eagles. Kind of a flat-footed little jump from the middle of the back row. Set to the far side, the attack, and it's out. It was wide on the far side. The attack there by Zoe Miller. So an unforced error there. Georgetown trails 14-23. Finally under double digits. McDougal serve. Set at the net. And a quick set there by Mulliken to Journey Evans for the kill. And it's 24-14 set point for the Hawks, and they'll serve for set number 1. It'll be Zoe Miller, the 5'6" senior outside hitter, serving for the set for Hebron. Flat-footed serve from the far side. Tied at the net. Good play there by Amelia Albright. Serve received by McDougal. Came quick at the net. It's a side up back to Georgetown. They almost gave the swap side signal. Georgetown trails by 9, 15-24. Macy Gates will drop back to serve. Have to make a run here for Georgetown. Should have been a double hit there. And into the net, that attack goes by Sheenklaw. Point to Georgetown. 16-24, they trail by 8. It went off the hand of one of the players and then ricocheted up, not running up her body, but it went from her hands to her head over to Sheenklaw. So Gates will serve again for Georgetown. Floats it deep. Wiley, far side, Sheenklaw. Blocked at the net. Amelia Albright, Taylor Vett, both there patrolling the net. Big block, and Georgetown trails by 7, 17-24. They've been out of this set most of the time, and now trying to make a little noise to at least get some momentum. Headed into set number 2. Served by Gates, a deep floater. Played up tight to the net, and a good read by Mulliken, the lefty. She goes up, hammers it down, and set number 1 comes to an end. Hebron wins it 25-17 over Georgetown. To take set 1, we'll take a timeout. We come back. It's set number 2 of Georgetown Eagle Volleyball live here on the SHN Sports Network. Church is grounded in the Bible and built on real community. City View Bible Church in Round Rock, here to help you grow in your faith through solid teaching, authentic relationships, and ministries that meet you where you are. From recovery to marriage ministry, vibrant kids and student programs, there's a place for every stage of life at City View Bible. Join us this Sunday, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, 9:45, 11:30. There's 3 services to choose from. Come be a part. Find out where you fit in at City View Bible. Learn more at cityviewbible.org. cityviewbible.org. Proud sponsor, Georgetown Lady Eagle Volleyball. Title sponsor, Piedreros. Got to give credit, Fabian, Lorena, never hesitant to jump in and support First Responder Broadcasting and bring you high school sports to support these student athletes here at Georgetown. And they did it just like that. Again, it's the best in Western wear. 4809 Williams Drive in Georgetown. Go see them. Proud sponsors of Georgetown Eagle Sports, Georgetown High School Sports here on the SHN Sports Network. We get ready for set number 2, and of course, every set is brought to you by CSCT, Construction Specialists of Central Texas, John and Lynn Krogh, sponsors of Georgetown Athletics. Set number 2, get you ready. The Georgetown Lady Eagles on the floor. Macy Gates will come off for the libero. Jordan Pitt-Kethley, McKenna Stengel, Amelia Albright, Ellie Linebrink, Taylor Vett, and Madeline Bradley on the floor for Georgetown. Second set to start out for the Hebron Hawks. Mariah Highs on the floor, along with Mulliken. And they turn side on the sideways, and the hair covers them. Schneckloff and Zoe Miller, along with the libero, McGo. Back set to Miller, off the block, dug by Albright. Pitt-Kethley will have it near side. Madeline Bradley and the freshman gets a kill to start off the set. And Georgetown leads it 1-0. So a great start here in set number 2 for Georgetown, just for any kind of momentum as they battled back to make the first set respectable, 25-17. Albright serves again, cross court deep off of Schneckloff. Ball sent forward. High sends a free ball over. Pitt-Kethley. Albright sets it up. Taylor Vett, the tip off the block. A scramble. And a free ball will be sent over by McGo. Albright, Pitt-Kethley, near side. Madeline Bradley, her attack. Deep and a kill off of the arms of Zoe Miller. Zoe frustrated with herself there. But a 2-point lead for Georgetown. Something they can't say they had in the first set. That was the lead. Now trying to do something here, get back into this and force set number 3. Amelia Albright from the near side, the jump serve from the junior. Tied at the net, Mulliken tips it, but a scramble there, unable to get a third ball over, and Georgetown takes the 3-0 lead. Very reminiscent of set number 1. Here is Georgetown starts with a 3-0 lead. Hebron got off on a run. In set number 1, Albright serve, deep middle, McGo up to Mulliken, quick set in the middle, a toss over dug by Albright. Scramble here, and Albright will send a free ball across the net. High, Mulliken, quick set, the attack, and a kill there for Marley Rogers, and a side out. Back to Hebron, and they get their first point of the set. They trail 1-3 on to serve. Comes number 16, Maddox Whitlow. Cross court. Stengel, Albright, Bradley, roll shot, and finds the hole in the defense for the Hawks. Side out back to Georgetown. 4-1, they lead it by 3 here in set number 2. Substitution here is Mallory Miller. Will sub back in for Ellie Linebrink and drop back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Serve across the way by Miller. Near side attack and a block at the net. Madeline Bradley, the freshman, gets up and blocks Zoe Miller. 5-1, point to Georgetown. Speaking of CSCT, there's one of the owners, Jeremy McDougal, carrying some breakfast tacos, chips, and drinks up into the stands, watching Lady Eagle volleyball here on a Saturday. Tied at the net, Mulliken sets it up, and there it is. Rogers, the 6'2 middle blocker, controlling the net, ready for a set, and hammers it down for the kill. Side out back to Hebron. 2-5. They trail by 3. And now Rogers back to serve for the Hawks. Far side, across the way. Miller, Albright, back set, Bradley. Her attack is long and out. Point to the Hawks. 3-5. They trail by 2. Served by Rogers. Miller tied at the net to Albright. Taylor Vett with the attack. Got into the net, 4-5. Hebron trails by 1. Marley Rogers back to serve again from the far side for Hebron. Miller, Albright, far side, Stengel into the net. Unforced hitting error again for Georgetown. We're all square, 5 apiece. 5-5 here in set number 2. Serve across, Mallory Miller, Albright, far side, Stengel, the tip over, read by Mulliken. The attack dug by Pitketley, Albright, back set. Bradley has to tip it over and does, and a good spot there as Whitlow and Hyde collide into each other and the ball goes awry. Six to 5, Georgetown by 1. Pitketley to serve for Georgetown. McGo. Mulliken sends it forward. And Hyde just has to tip it, but Macy Gates there to block it. Second ball sent over. Albright keeps it alive. Pitketley, far side, Stengel. Her roll shot dug by McGo. Zoe Miller will send a free ball deep. Miller up to Pitketley, far side. Stengel at the net. Tip it across near side. Miller has it. Set it up backside. The attack. Cross court. A kill for Mariah High. What a shot there by the 6-foot middle blocker. As she went cross court and got it just inside the near sideline. And ties it up on the side out, 6-6. Hawks. Serve across the way, Stengel, Albright, back set, Bradley tips it, but into the block. A little too tight to the net, point to Hebron, and they've got their first lead of the set. 7-6 here in set number 2. They won set number 1, 25-17. Serve for Mulliken. Stengel with the attack and a kill for McKenna Stengel. And correction, Wiley serving, not Mulliken. Trisha Carson Walker will sub off for Madeline Bradley. Go back to serve for Georgetown. We're all tied up 7-7 here in set number 2. Georgetown has to win this set before set number 3 against Hebron. Carson Walker, her serve is deep and out. Service error number 1 for Georgetown of the set, second of the match. Whitlow will sub off, Sheen Clough back on. As Zoe Miller drops back to serve, Hebron with the 1-point lead, 8-7. Flat-footed serve, deep, and she returns the favor with a service error of her own. First one of the set for Hebron, third of the match. And we're tied back up at 8-8. Ellie Linebrink subs on the front row for Mallory Miller. Kendall McDougal will sub in for McKenna Stengel. And McDougal will go back to serve, middle of the back line. Nice serve across, Wiley. Sheen Clough's attack. And at the deep corner for the kill, just over Pitketley. Coach Richards talking to Jordan Pitketley right there. Side out back to Hebron. They lead 9-8. As McGo, the libero, back to serve. Sends it across. Pitketley, Albright, far side. Linebrink's attack dug by McGo. Mulliken will set it near side. Sheen Clough off the block, dug by Pitketley. Set far side. Linebrink will tip it over. There's Mulliken. Sets it up. The block at the net. Hebron will get another chance. Set near side. Sheen Clough cross court. Off McDougal, off of Linebrink. McDougal sends the free ball deep. Nice play to keep it alive. And then Mulliken tries to do her second touch, and the lefty sends a rocket deep and out. An unforced error there, and it ties it up. Side out back to Georgetown, 9-9 to score. Coach Rachel Buckley of Hebron liked the play there for Mulliken. But just too much mustard on that one. Nice serve by Macy Gates. The attack at the net. Right there by Marley Rogers, the 6'2 junior. She gets another kill. Side out back to Hebron. 10-9. Hebron leads it here in set number 2. Macy Gates will come off now for the libero. Pick Kepley on the back row as Vet's back on the front row. And back to serve. Here comes the lefty Mulliken. She'll send it across. Carson Walker, Albright, far side. Linebrink, her attack on the back line. What a kill for Ellie Linebrink. The 5'8 senior outside hitter gets the nice kill. As Madeline Bradley will sub in for Trisha Carson Walker on the front row for Georgetown. And Amelia Albright back to serve. 10-10 your score here at set number 2. A must-win set for Georgetown. The first set to force set number 3 against Hebron. The serve is there, and an ace for Amelia Albright as it goes off the sheen cloth into the stands. And the Eagles lead by 1, 11-10. Albright, 5'11 junior setter. This one into the net for the service here. Second of the set, third of the match for Georgetown. Side out back to Hebron. 11-11 to score. Sheen Klopp will sub off the floor. Number 16, Maddox Whitlow. Sub on to serve. Number 2, Emerson Hahn subs out for number 7, Zoe Miller on the front row for the Hawks. The serve, Pitt Kepley, and it's an overpass on the serve receive. They return the favor. Albright will quick set it. Bet the attack off the block and down for the kill. And Georgetown gets the side out, leads it 12-11. Miller back on for McDougal. Correction, Miller back on for Linebrink. She's back to serve. Stengel back on for McDougal in the front row. McGo up, the attack, and Rogers eats one back at her face. Taylor Vett gets up and blocks Marley Rogers, and it goes off Vett, right back off the noggin of Rogers, and down for the block. Eagles lead by 2, 13-11. Miller to serve again. Deep float serve, McGo up to Mulliken. Set it near side, Zoe Miller. And the kill there. Side out back to Hebron. 12-13, Hebron trails by 1. Up front. Will tip it up. Tied at the net. Mulliken will set it to Miller. Her attack, and it's into the block and down for the kill. Tie it up, 13. From the far side. And it is out. Service error number 2 of the set for the Hawks. 4th of the match. And the point back to Georgetown on the side out. 14-13, Georgetown by 1. Libero rotation occurs, and Pitt Kepley will go back to serve as Taylor Vett comes off. Macy Gates on in the front. Up the block, dug by Miller. Albright, quick set. Macy Gates, the attack and the kill off the block of number 21, Journey Evans. And out of play. Nice swing there by Macy Gates. Georgetown by 2, 15-13. Pitt Kepley to serve from the far side. Nice deep floater. McGo up to Mulliken. Back set. The attack. And it's off of Albright, out of play for the point. Side out back to the Hawks. 14-15. They trail by 1. Mariah High will check out. Corrine Wiley back on to serve for the Hawks. Flat-footed serve by Wiley, deep corner. Miller up to Albright, far side. Stengel, the attack off the block, out of play. Kill for Georgetown. Side out back to the Lady Eagles. 16-14. The lead by 2. Trisha Carson Walker subs back in for Madeline Bradley. She'll drop back to serve for the Lady Eagles with a 2-point lead here in set number 2. From the near side, jump serve. Deep corner, Wiley up to Mulliken. Set near side, Zoe Miller. And the hammer dropped by Zoe Miller for the kill. 15-16 on the side out, back to Hebron. And a timeout called by head coach Jenny Richardson of Georgetown. Will take it with them. 16-15, Georgetown leads it by 1 here in set number 2. Lady Eagle Volleyball. Off the tip. Langdon gets a hand on it. They're going to give the kill. Number 16, Maddox Whitlow. And the Hawks take the lead back for the first time in a while. They lead at 20-19. Serve across the way. Line break. Albright. Quick set. Taylor Vett into the block. Back down for the Eagles. Albright. Had to be careful as the setter having the second touch there. She's on the back row right now. Couldn't go up and hit it down on the jump. They tried to play the jump ball, and it came down on the Georgetown side. The Hawks lead by 2, 21-19. Serve across the way. McDougal. Albright. Back set here. Linebrink tips it over. McGo with this dig. Passes it over. Albright will have to set her team. Does. Keeps it alive off the block. Pitt Kepley sends it near side. Linebrink. Roll shot across. Mulligan. McGo has it near side. Zoe Miller. Her swing. Dug by Albright. Pitt Kepley. Far side to Bradley. Tips it over down the far sideline. Scramble here. Miller will send a free ball over. Blocked at the net. Kept alive. The swing and the kill by Mariah Evans. The net's moving all over the place. The ball never hit it. The point to Hebron, their biggest lead, 3 now, 22-19. Coach Jenny Richardson is pissed a little bit at the down rep. Mariah high, she thought she was in the net. The ball never touched it. But the Eagles trail by 3. Quick timeout, Eagle Volleyball return. Albright set it. Taylor Vett. Hawks will send a floater over. Albright keeps it alive. Stengel has a touch. Vett will send a free ball over. The Hawks will set it up. The swing dug by Albright. Pitketley set it up. Bradley, her cross-court shot. Off of Rogers deep and out. Point to Georgetown. They stay alive. 22-24. Georgetown trails by 2, and now a run here by the server, Jordan Pitketley, is what Georgetown has to have to stay alive. Trailing by 2. Pitketley serve, floater. Quick set at the net, into the block, kept alive by Gates. Albright, far side, Stengel, and the kill right on the line. What a hit there by McKenna Stengel. And that'll draw timeout number 2 from head coach Rachel Buckley of Hebron. 23-24, Georgetown trails by 1. In just a moment. Out of the timeout, Jordan Pitketley serves for Georgetown, trailing 1, 23-24. Mulligan will set it, back in the middle, Miller, her attack, and it's wide and out. The up rep, oh my goodness. You can override that, you don't, and it's out. They call it in, and the set and match is over. 25-23, Hebron wins set 2, and to take it 2-0. We'll reset, stop the stream, start a new one. Georgetown will play again right after here on the SHN Sports Network. Stay with us. We'll be right back. It doesn't cost you a dime.